Welcome to another Meta Monday. As promised, every Monday I'm releasing a Meta Monday, even though it's the holidays, and wishing you guys a happy holidays. And I hope you guys enjoy the weekend. You guys have a good time. New type challenges around the corner. It just started on December 26th, so last Friday on Boxing Day. And I'm happy to announce to you guys that I won my Newtype Challenge Volume 3. So this week gonna be a very busy week because tomorrow I'll be dropping my gameplay of a triple winner box that I finished second with Psycho Gundam. And on Wednesday, I'll be dropping my first how-to video. It's a video talking about how we're gonna build a Psycho Gundam deck due to the high voting on my post. So you guys should keep track of all my posting on YouTube because sometimes I put polls about what you guys would like to enjoy watching next. And I'm trying my best to accommodate dropping videos that you guys are actually interested to watch. Wednesday will be about Psycho Gundam, and I won this weekend with Psycho Gundam, which is my third version. And on Wednesday, I'll be dropping my first and my second version that I played last week. On Thursday, I'll be dropping the gameplay of this weekend of every single game, every single matchup that I play in my Newtype Challenge. And on Friday, I will release my undefeated deck profile of my version 3 of my Psycho Gundam build. So guys, stay tuned. Today's video can be extremely short because it's the holidays and I'm just gonna update the meta from last week. Next week gonna be a very interesting video because I will be including GDO 3 and hot takes of what I believe gonna be good for next season, and also the upcoming week because we are in last push of GDO 2 before GDO 3 comes out. I'll try my best to tell you guys what to expect for the upcoming weeks before the next set. So what you guys should play for Newtype Challenge Volume 3. I always keep saying Volume 3, but it's Mission 3. I don't know why I keep saying Volume 3, but it's okay. So let's jump into last week's meta deck. I believe nothing big change on that list besides me winning with Psycho Gundam at a Newtype Challenge. So that's something that's different. And I truly believe that Wing Zero is still a tier S deck. It's still the best deck in the format based on which package you're running. If your meta is running blocker heavy, you should run the Shenlong package. If your meta is full of aggro, you should add Sword Strike. And if your meta is full of white blocker deck, then you must run Death Sight. And I feel Death Sight is something that's gonna make sure that you can get a 2-for-4. The reason why I'm saying 2-for-4, so you're gonna use a Death Sight mostly to kill a big unit paired with a pilot. So if you can first strike that unit and it's a 7-7 or a 6-6, it would take you most likely a link pair unit to kill a big unit like that. So it's extremely hard to kill a Death Sight. So it's a 2-for-4 guaranteed in any type of situation. Or just gonna keep wasting unit, run into it, trading, and not much to say. You guys hate Wing Zero very much. I'm pretty sure in the community people doesn't like Wing Zero. I love Wing Zero. It's a very good deck, but it's an extremely hard deck to pilot. So I will keep Wing Zero in a tier S. Like any other TCG, if you guys play TCG, you guys know that a tier S, it's hard to pilot. I'll keep the red-blue Winnie Aggro has a tier S because that deck is very hard to beat, and the win rate for that deck against majority of the deck, it's very high. So I'm pretty sure I'm still at a 40% win rate with that deck, beside playing against blue-green, which is a 50-50. And against Wing Zero, it should be like a 55-45 win rate. My only time that I ever lost with red-blue Winnie Aggro was against Bradley piloting the green-white Wing Zero. So I lost to him on Saturday, my first game at Newtype, and after that, I lost my spots to win first place. I will still keep the red-blue aggro as a tier S, but unfortunately I will dethrone the blue-green 1-year war because I think the win rate against any deck, it's either you draw bad or draw good. So it's a very RNG deck. if you get all your curve and you open it, get all their blocker, it's a 50-50. That's why I'm bringing the blue-green One You War to tier A. That's what the game is right now. Like, everybody's trying to play aggro and everybody's trying to play blockers. So if blockers stacking their game past turn 5, the more turns go by, the more likely you're losing the game. So I don't think that blue-green is the same blue-green as before, because everybody knows that deck, people hate that deck, so people are teching cards for that deck. Like, green-white is playing 4 Striker Pack, and they're playing 4 Zord, and they're playing 4 Alfreds, 2 Launcher Strike with 2 Sword Strike. This deck, it's doomed. Like, if you're playing aggro, if you want an easy win, try it, but I don't think aggro will stay, and I don't think in GDO 3 aggro will survive. But that's a big hot take, so let's keep that for next video. I will let you guys know what I actually think about how the meta is moving forward. Gundam, Amuro, MVP, it will stay at tier A. Any deck with Amuro and Gundam, it's broken, so it will stay there. Freedom Blocker, I think Freedom Blocker, it's a very good deck, but it's a very hard deck to pilot. So if you calculate right, everything is good, then you should play Freedom Blocker, but Freedom Blocker will stay at tier A. Justice Blocker, it's so underrated. People just doesn't play Justice Blocker or Seed Blocker enough, but I feel that Justice Blocker, it's an insane deck because you get 2 bodies for 1 card. So technically, it's too much for a lot of decks. It's a nightmare for green, white, wing 0. So I will maintain Justice Blocker there. There's some different package that people running Seed Blocker. So they run heavy Aegis, both Aegis or one of the Aegis they run with Atherin. So that version of the deck, I think it should be between A and B, but Justice Blocker will stay as an A tier deck. So the next one is the hot take. I'm bringing Psycho Gundam to tier S because that deck, it's actually broken. Psycho Gundam, it's broken. If you have your Wall of China, that's how I call it, the Wall of China, the blockers package, and if you have, like, let's say 2-3 blockers and you're dropping Psycho on turn 5, the MA mode, or you're dropping the Psycho Gundam turn 6, the real Psycho Gundam on turn 6 with blockers, and you have an unforeseen or 2 unforeseen in the hand, you're just gonna kill every unit possible, you're gonna breach for shield, and you're just gonna win the game. And Psycho is just broken if everything is set up. But if you don't set up properly, it's hard for you to win because Psycho is just gonna die in 1 hit, because the #1 priority for your opponent is to kill the Psycho Gundam. So if you don't have any blockers, any protection for Psycho Gundam, you're losing your Psycho Gundam within 1 turn. You might draw 1 card, you might kill a unit, but that's mostly all. People are gonna trade Gundam Amuro into it. Like Wing Gundam, it's a 7/7. So they're gonna kill a Psycho Gundam for free and live with 1 HP. So you must have at least unforeseen in hand, or you must have blockers on the field to protect the Psycho Gundam. You need to have something to protect it. So this is a very hard to pilot deck. It's a mid-range control deck. So you need to be extremely knowledgeable about the game. You need to know every in and out. You need to understand how to counter aggro. You need to understand how to go over blockers, because a white versus a white, it's a long game. You're gonna block until you can. Psycho Gundam will just breach into the blockers. So that's the advantage. You're gonna breach into the blocker, pop a shield, and you're gonna draw a card. So you need to protect your Psycho Gundam at all costs. If you control the board, you won the game. Tomorrow, you guys are gonna see the gameplay of the Win a Box, which is my V1 and the V2 version of the Psycho Gundam build. And on Thursday, I'm gonna drop gameplay of my Newtype Challenge this weekend. And Blue Perp will stay there. Blue Perp, I feel Blue Perp, it's a very cool deck, but also hard to pilot. So if you understand your pinging, you know your numbers, you understand what to ping, what to kill, what to keep on the board, what to stay alive, then Barbados is a deck for you. It's a tier A deck, it's top of the meta. The Professor Bradley, he was able to top 32 with that deck, and I think there's a couple of, at the Orlando Originals there was a top 4 with Barbados. It's a very cool deck to pilot, but it's very hard. Next deck, Blue White Apion. It's sad, but I'm bumping Blue-White Ipion to B tier. I tested a lot. Bradley, the professor, tested a lot. He lost with that deck. He's an amazing pilot, but that deck just lose to Green-White. It's hard to play against Green-White because between turn 5 and turn 7, you're just gonna get murdered by Wing Gundam because it's a 7/7. There's nothing that can kill a 7/7 Wing Gundam, beside if you have a unforeseen in your hand. And Ipion, most likely you can get 2 hits with it. You're gonna draw 2 cards, and you're gonna hit 2 units, and most likely the next turn Ipion is just gonna die to something. So Ipion is your finisher, but if you cannot win with Ipion, you're most likely lost because Ipion is just gonna die, and you might have a freedom on the board, and your opponent is just gonna wing 0 you into filling up their field with blockers. It's a hard comeback with you, but with the hand size that you're gonna have maybe like 4 to 6 cards in hand. So the only way you're gonna win, it's card advantage, but it's a hard comeback. So Ipion, it's an amazing deck. I know that in the Germany national, Ipion made it to the finals. It's a good deck, but I still consider it as a B tier deck. Sinanju, amazing card, high maneuver, hard to deal with. I play again a hybrid version of the Winnie aggro. The guy was playing Sinanju in it. I need to manage, like it was a crisis management the whole game. So you're gonna see, I think round 3 on my Newtype Challenge video on Thursday. You guys are gonna see, I did my best to remove Sinanju from the field because I had 2 shield left. It was hard to deal with. So Sinanju is still a B tier. Next set, I feel Sinanju can do something. Cubili, it's a very cool card. Next set, next deck I might try would be green, red, Cubili, breaching, suppression, or Cubili and purple. Purple Cubili might be something interesting next set. Purple Cubili might be something cool. Green Cubili might be something cool. That may be my next deck for a Newtype Challenge, so you guys stay tuned. Rebuild will stay B tier. Unicorn will stay there. Majority of the list will stay there. So I think nothing much changed besides the tier S and tier A that I swapped them a little bit around. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be 4 videos dropping this week, so you guys stay tuned and make sure that you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you guys don't subscribe yet. You guys are viewing it, so I'm pretty sure 90% of you guys are not subscribed to my channel. Please click on the subscribe button. So click on the ring bell buttons to make sure that you get the first notification whenever I drop a video, to be the first one to watch my videos. Comment below what type of video you want to watch, and happy holidays, happy new year if you guys don't watch my upcoming videos. On to the next one.